What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Lost Ark. Now in today's video, I want to give you guys my day one impressions of the game thus far as we lead up to my final review on launch day. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Here I am playing my Solfest. I absolutely love this class. Let me kind of go through a few of my skills so you can kind of get a feel for my animations. Dude, every button I press just feels really good. Everything is meaty, impactful. Maybe not my basic attack so much. I don't really like pressing this button a lot, but everything else, especially this ability. Check this out. This thing, I saw videos of that ability and I thought, why would I want like a Gatling gun attack on my martial artist? But it's like my favorite button to press. Believe it. And then, of course, Dragon Ball Z aura going at it. Very, very cool. So I'm very happy with my Solfest so far. I'm the type of MMO player that I get FOMO really easy. I'll be playing the class, I'll be perfectly happy, but I'll see someone else do something and then I'll be like, dude, I gotta switch classes. So far, not the case for Solfest. I've been really enjoying myself. So shout out to Lost Ark for making a really good class that feels like all of my abilities just work well together. I know that kind of like, you know, should go without saying, but all of my abilities just feel like they just synergize so well. When I go into a group of mobs, it just feels really good to just explode them all. So very, very good feeling of impact, combat, connectivity, all of the good things that you love in an ARPG style combat system. When it comes to kind of traversing the, the game world in a minute-to-minute basis, it's really easy to do. I'm gonna go over here to this little quest location over here. Unfortunately, or very fortunately, this is not an auto path, auto quest, auto combat, auto grind, auto play MMO that we've played 1,000 times before. You actually have to play this one here. And I just got into, look at this. This is just going to be kind of like a random public quest. So I have to kill a number of these little warthogs here before the timer is over. So I'll just go ahead and do this while I'm here. I don't have to actually do this. I can just keep on running past, but I figured, you know what? Why not? Like I said in my previous video, I'm not in a mad rush. Ooh, look at this. I hear that you can actually help people with forging and mining, and it doesn't actually hurt anything. Hopefully. I guess we'll see. But dude, check this out. I just love it. Run into combat, ground pound some more. They're already dead. It's already over. See you later. Feels really, really good. Loving my Solfest. I gotta do better about keeping my aura up. But other than that, I'm really starting to get used to this class quite a bit. Man, I love those little Dragon Ball Z attacks there. Very, very nice. Now, you can play Lost Ark with a controller if you choose to. I did plug up my Xbox controller to kind of check it out to see how it felt. It felt fine. The only thing I didn't really like is that unlike Final Fantasy XIV, it doesn't actually change your hotkeys to the Xbox Cross, if that makes sense. I'll put up a screenshot so you guys can get a feel for what I'm talking about. When you play Final Fantasy XIV, it changes it so that it kind of mimics what your buttons look like on a controller. And it just kind of helps me kind of visualize. And then I also felt like, you know what, I'm probably going to be raiding and doing PvP on my keyboard and mouse, so I might as well get used to it. But I could definitely see using the Xbox controller for some more lazy side questing, mining, forging, things of that nature, and then switching back to the keyboard and mouse when it comes to raiding and PvP, because there are just certain abilities that you really need to kind of lead your target with. I think, like, look at that. Whoops, I messed that up. Like, this is not like League, right? When you think that you can just press the left click to activate, you actually have to press the button twice. I'm still getting used to that, man. I'm a day one player, man. Cut me some slack. This is, check this out right here. This is actually a silver spawn. I think very reminiscent to like World of Warcraft, where you can get silver rares, and you can see these on the map as well. So very, very nice. And then once again, anyone that helps you, it doesn't matter. You just defeat the boss a little bit faster and you both get rewarded. Now, when it comes to actually traversing the game world here, you do have these little teleporters a la Elder Scrolls Online or Guild Wars 2. And once you unlock these teleporters, you can then teleport to them at any time. If you are subscribed to the game, these teleports are free. If not, they cost about in between 15 to 150 of this currency. So not a lot. Right now, I'm almost to 100,000. So it's not super expensive. But if you are subscribed to the game, it's going to be quite a bit cheaper, aka it's free. Now for me, I have been paying attention to the main story quest when it comes to cinematics and cutscenes, but when it comes to like the minute-to-minute like NPCs telling me to like kill some boars and deliver ingredients, I've been kind of ignoring that. Here's a real good example here. I've already done that quest. Teleport right back over here to the hub town, free of charge. You love to see, jump into your mount. Traversing this game is rather easy and seamless. And like I said, if you are subscribed to the game, it makes it even that much better. Ooh, I just leveled up and I got myself a Steam achievement. I love the fact that this is on Steam, by the way. Like, that makes me really happy. This is like the only MMO I've really played on Steam, because every single time I've played an MMO, I've bought the standalone client, and then when the game finally came to Steam, you had to have another copy of the game, so it didn't really work out for me. So that is that. That's kind of like traversing the map. That's combat, controller support. I talked about this a little in my last video. I really do like the skill system, and I do like the fact that it opens up really early in the game. So as you're adding skill points to your skills, you do get the ability to add modifications to your skills as well. So my Deadly Fanga, right, this ability right here, which I really like pressing, I have two different modifications, right? I have a modification that increases the radius of it by 20%, but I didn't have to choose that. I could also reduce the cooldown if I wanted to, or I can increase the attack speed. My level 2 modification adds a burning effect. Once again, if you're playing Solfest, you might not even be using Deadly Finger, because you can only have 8 abilities on your bar, so you might be using a totally different ability, or if you are using Deadly Finger, you might be using a different set of modifications as well. So if you didn't want to do Burning Hands, you can do Impaired Mobility, Unhit Foe Movement Speed is reduced, or you can do Defenseless Target here, which does more damage to airborne foes. So I really like this customization, and like I said, this opens up very early, and you can see all of my skills here have 3 levels of modification. So I cannot wait to play with this and kind of make my own skill kit. Even though other people are playing Solfest, yours should be yours, right? So that's very cool there. One thing I really wanted to touch on, because I've played a lot of free-to-play MMOs between like games like Terra, Neverwinter, those definitely stand out to me, having absolutely atrocious inventory systems. That is not the case here in Lost Ark. As you guys can see, I have a pretty sizable inventory here, but in addition to that, I also have a pet inventory. This does come with a subscription, but that's available, and you also have an account inventory as well. So your own inventory, your pet inventory, your account inventory. If that wasn't enough, you have dismantle right here. Whatever I'm trying to get rid of, I can dismantle that right here on my character. If I don't even want to do that, there is an auto dismantle function as well. So I don't even have to see it if I don't want to. I can just throw on auto dismantle and just automatically dismantle some of that fodder and trash gear that you pick up when you're playing these games all day. You know what I'm talking about. And on top of that, I have this cute little kitty cat that does all the looting for me. So I don't even have to stop to loot anything. The cat does it all for me. And it's not like Black Desert where you need to have like 5 pets to keep up with your looting. This one little kitty cat gets the job done. No matter how much loot's on the ground, she just picks it up instantly, and it's very, like, it just kind of makes it so that the game just flows, right? It's very streamlined. You don't have any, awkward downtime or anything like that. You can run through dungeons really easy with a party because you don't have to wait for people to loot. It's just, everything just feels player first, and I really do appreciate that about Lost Ark. So definitely feeling it so far. Day 1, I've enjoyed myself quite a bit. I'm gonna do one more quest here in this video just for fun here, because I see a little, like, check this out. Here's my little map. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna see what this thing is, because it looks like a little jumper over thing. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You could put your minimap on your screen if you want to, just by pressing tab. I find this super helpful. If you hit the middle mouse button, you can kind of move it around as well. So I kind of put it out of my way just a little bit over here. That way I'm not constantly opening the map when I'm trying to get someplace. What is this? It's been on my screen here for a while. Oh, I got some quests to learn how to do mining using a pickaxe, fishing, and then collectibles for fun. Here we are. Right over here, and just an excuse to climb up a wall for no good reason. Very nice. Now, of course, you're not actually like doing anything special when you're climbing these walls, but you're just really just pressing the G key, but I do really appreciate it. Dude, where am I? Oh, wait a minute. This is not a place for me that I should go. Is there any secrets right here? Or did I just come over here for nothing? Dude, I can't believe there's no secrets. Ah, man, Lost Ark, you let me down. I thought I was going to see a secret or two. All right, fine. Thought I was going to have a shortcut or a secret Makoko seed. I guess I'll go the long way. Well, that quest actually had some spoilers, so I had to cut the video there. But here we are inside a little instance zone. Every good MMO has some instance zones, of course. Thanks, WoW. But dude, just absolute destruction. Every button I press, man. except for my basic attack, like I mentioned. Every button I press just feels really good. Just look at that Shaolin palm. Ground pounds. Just like 1-inch punch style fireballs. You know what I'm talking about? I just made that term up, but you kind of feel what I mean. Oh, hey, you're still alive? A little Andy Bogart elbow dash. For whatever reason, all my abilities have to be a reference to something else. That's the way it goes. Oh, hello. You guys all want to group up? Y'all just saved me the trouble. Finish them off with a little Gatling action. And then, how about this? Bonk. And then look at my little kitty cat looting all my health potions for me. Everything is great. Where's the rest of your friends at? I want to kind of group some of y'all up. Is that it? Is that all you brought? All right, I guess that's it. Right now my aura is down, so I need to build that bad boy back up. Make sure I stay in Dragon Ball form at all times. Some harpies? No, that's not a harpy. That's just a bird. Look at these guys. Go Dragon Ball or go SSJ2. Now, funny story, I really can't press my D key right now because I broke it on stream. Have no idea why. How do you break a key? All right. You would think that out of all the keys that you would break, it would either be S because you backpedal a lot or W because you always go forward. I broke my D key, man. I broke my D. So apparently I circle strafe a lot. I don't know. I have no idea how that happened, but I ordered a new keyboard. That bad boy's gonna be here on Friday. What are we talking about, FG? Nothing. So that will do it, my friends. Once again, a nice little look at Lost Ark. Like I said, I will continue bringing my, early access impressions as we lead up to the final review. There's just so much to cover, and low key, middle key, high key, breaking these videos up into multiple days is gonna make it a lot easier for me to make my final review. You know what I'm saying? These are like notes for me. So that's gonna do it. I am out, and some good footage. That's gonna do it. I am out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.